Yo, everybody. How is everybody doing this amazing Friday afternoon, 3:36 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas? Hopefully each and every one of you is having a great, great Friday afternoon. My name is Jose Ortiz from PetRockMedia.com. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, punch that bell icon so you'll notify each and every time we go live or post a video on this channel. So as the title suggests, today we are doing a Best Buy pickups. Been picking up a few things throughout the week from Best Buy. Kind of wanted to wait until I had a few things to unbox for you guys. So let's get into the bag. So let's start off with some steelbooks that we got. One of them is opened because when we did buy it, we wanted to watch it immediately. So I went ahead and unboxed or kind of unopened that one. But we got the trilogy, or the current trilogy, out for Toy Story. You can see right there, we got Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. These are all limited run, limited edition collectible steelbook editions from Best Buy. I'll put the code over there because we do use the codes. So this is the inside. You can kind of see here's the 4K version right there. Here's the Blu-ray version. This over, and then here's the inside of the case. So it's Buzz and Woody. On the back, the ball that they're running away from within the film, and then that iconic scene where Woody almost has Buzz, but the chosen one, the machine, picks Buzz, and then the story moves on from there. So we picked up these three. Now, like I said, I did open the first one because the family and I wanted to watch Toy Story 1. We're interested in watching Toy Story 4, so we want to kind of pick up on the first original three, which we've only seen part 1 and 2. I've never seen part 3. I believe my daughter has, but I haven't. So that'll be something that we can watch as a family later on. So now let's move on to part 2. You can see one of the scenes from the movie right there. And then in the back, you can see right there one of the scenes from the film as well. Now, the one thing that these steelbooks and a lot of these commemorative things do is that they don't, this isn't the back that you get. So some people don't really like that. I don't mind it, but I know some people have issues with, especially if the back is really cool and you come to find out that that's just kind of like an insert. So trying not to scratch the steelbook. See, so with this, it's not really cool because it is just information on the back, but this comes off. So there's the 2 feet of Woody and Buzz having Andy inscribed on their foot. Here is the front. Now let's open it. Again, there is the code. I'm going to save that. So here is the 4K disc. Cool. Here is the Blu-ray disc. Right there. And then here is the inside. The inside's kind of cool. Kind of hard to see with that blur, but it's kind of cool right there. So, I like the way that looks. Let's put these bad boys away. Move on to part 3. Put the code in. Alright, and last but not least, part 3. I've heard this one's pretty good. I've heard people like it, some people don't. I've never seen it, but again, I don't mind these movies, the Pixar movies, specifically Toy Story. And I'm a big steelbook collector, so what better way to collect a movie that I like as well as a type that I like. So, take off the little cover right there. On the back. Here's the front. Cool. You open this bad boy up. Here is the 4K disc. Here is the Blu-ray disc with the bonus material on it. Let me take that. Actually, you know what? That is the bonus material. I'm sorry. This one has 3 discs. I thought that one was the Blu-ray with bonus material. That was an entire just bonus material Blu-ray. This is the actual film. So the film and the extras of the film, the bonus material, is on its own disc. That's kind of cool. And then the inside is all of them. You can see that right there. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and put the bonus material back in the back. We will put the 4K up. We'll put the 4K in the front. And then we'll put the actual Blu-ray on this side along with the code. So there you have it, guys. There are the 3 Toy Story movies. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. If I can hold this. There we go. Cool. So we picked these up. They weren't on sale or anything like that. I'm just a big fan. Whoa! I'm just a big fan of Toy Story, and I'm a big fan of Pixar. So saw them there, saw the steelbooks, and after missing out on Bohemian Rhapsody on 4K steelbook and seeing how much it goes for on eBay and things like that, almost $100. I'm not gonna miss out on that. So each time I see a movie that I do like, and I just kind of go back and forth. Maybe I should wait for it to be on sale, not whatnot. If it's a steelbook, I snag it up now. If it's a movie I don't like, obviously I won't buy it. But if it's a movie that I like, I will definitely be picking up the steelbook versions now. Same thing with Little Mermaid. My wife wanted Little Mermaid, and we didn't buy it the first time, and the steelbook went like that. And now there's just the general copies, which is still cool, but still we kind of like to collect steelbooks. So I'm actually switching out my cup today. Today I'm using my Whataburger cup. They're in the news lately after selling to Chicago-based company, so a lot of hoopla going on here in Texas. Hopefully they don't change too much. So next we have, let's go with the one that's still in the box. Now this isn't necessarily a direct pickup. It was an item that I wanted to buy while in store, but unfortunately I was too late and was not able to get a copy while they still had them in stock. So I did just buy it online. Best Buy has some pretty fast shipping, usually 2 days. I purchased this on Wednesday and it's here today. So 2 days, almost rivals Amazon occasionally. So if you follow the channel, you see that the office did get a makeover. Previously, I was running my office and running YouTube, PetRock Studios via laptops, either a Mac or a PC. However, now that I've got the Beast over here from NZTX, I've got the Beast computer over here. I've no longer really been using my laptops. My Mac is actually under here, and my PC is actually in my laptop bag downstairs backpack. So one of the things that I needed, because since I did have it centrally stationed and docked, I never really took it away, and if I did, it was real brief. So I needed an external hard drive. Now I do have tons of external hard drives that are run off of AC power, so external drives, but not really portable. So I needed a portable drive. So did some research. You know, back and forth. A lot of times people say, you know, WD has some good ones. Western Digital, Seagate has some good ones. Obviously, G drives are amazing, but they are also ridiculously expensive. Lacey, however you want to say it. I've had people say that they have hard drives that last forever. I have a little 250 gigabyte, looks like a little MacBook Pro. It's solid, like aluminum. I have that somewhere. It's got FireWire 400 and 800 on it, and USB 2.0 mini USB. So that's a really old drive. Still works. If I plug it into USB, it works perfectly. So I can realize why they charge so much, but I've also had a few Seagate drives that are fine. In the Beast computer that we have, the 4 gigabyte regular serial drive is a Seagate. It's a Seagate Barracuda drive. So I've never really had issues with those drives. So I decided, you know what, and I've had a few of the really, really thin ones. I'm talking almost as thin as a phone drives for Mac, and I've got those formatted for Mac, and I have those in case I need it for my laptop. So I went ahead and picked up a 2 terabyte backup plus Ultra Touch drive from Seagate. Now what's cool about this is that it does come with an adapter that allows me to use it USB 3 to USB-C, so you can see right there. That will focus right there. Okay, so right there. Now what's cool about this, let's see if it comes up on the camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this. It's 2 terabytes. It is USB 3.0. It's mainly meant for me to move over data, move over files once I edit them on the SSD drive that came with the Dell XPS. So, get this thing opened. So here, well, does it come with a redeem your Adobe software when you register? I don't know if it comes with a free. No, I don't think it does. There's information in here on the Adobe photography plan, the Lightroom and Photoshop, but I don't think it comes with a free trial or anything like that. It says redeem your Adobe software when you register your product. So it doesn't come with anything free. Sorry, got squirreled over there. There's the package that it comes in. And I don't see any tape or anything, so it's probably just plugged in. Yep. Alrighty. Here's the drive. Super small. If I compare it to my phone, thinness is about the same. So this drive is relatively thin as well. So let's open it out of the plastic. Do a little ASMR there. Now this is why I really wanted to see if I enjoyed this, and it seems really cool. So it's got cloth. Now I know it's hard to see, so there's some light. That's actually cloth on the drive, and it kind of rolls over, kind of like a waterfall there. Now it's only on the front and the back, or not the back, but like one of the sides. The other sides is still plastic. You can tell there's no fiber there. There's nothing there and nothing there. So it's just almost the entire top, and then it kind of cascades over, and that's it. But it's really nice. You can hear it versus the plastic. So that's the plastic, and that's the actual cloth. So I really like the way this thing looks. So this next to my XPS 15 9560, which I guess is considered older now. I mean, it still gets the job done, still chops the suey. And then you get reset codes. Not sure what that is. V8, just some other software that's probably going to be on the drive, which I will probably format, not even ever use. And what else? Just information about how to format it, how to plug it in. If you've never plugged in a drive, that's how you do it, blah, 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 blah. Nothing else. Let's go ahead and put this away. There. So there's the drive. Again, here's the adapter, USB 3 to USB Type-C. And then here is the combination wire for power and micro USB. You can see it right there. And then the USB plug. Then of course, as I mentioned, since it does allow you to use it with a USB Type-C, you just plug in the adapter, and there you go. So I'm anxious to try that. I'll be utilizing that here in the next couple of days, or probably within the next hour. So I'm going to plug it in to the computer, because there are some files. The computer came with a 512 SSD drive, and I'm thinking about upgrading to either 1 or 2 terabyte SSD. So I'll be moving some stuff over there. And even if I get a 1 or 2 terabyte, I'll always need a backup drive, or a drive to just kind of keep my files off. Once I do projects and kind of finish them off, I like to save them in different areas. I'll save them to my Synology NAS. I'll save them to probably 1 or 2 of my Seagates that I have connected to my Beast computer, and then I'll probably save a copy on this external drive. So I save it in multiple places, and then I also wirelessly save it to another backup drive, and then a backup service, usually CrashPlan, something like that. Dropbox, I use Dropbox quite a bit too. So I have tons and tons of backups just in case, especially if they're important. projects. If they're for clients, things like that, I would definitely do that. Now, if it's just me shooting the breeze and filming a little 2-second, little 2-minute whatever thing, I won't really save it as much. I'll save it in a few places, but if it's something important as far as client work is concerned, then I'll definitely save it multiple areas and then save it to even sometimes Amazon backup. So, and lastly, something that I've been wanting to do a lot more now is play PC gaming, which I have been. I've been playing some PUBG. I've been playing some Rainbow Siege. I'm thinking about buying Scum because I know Steam is having their sale. I'm not sure when it ends. I forgot when it ends, but I'm thinking about getting Scum. And possibly a few more other games. I'm going to kind of look and see what everything else is available or what else is available. But along with that, I'm thinking about doing more streaming involved with my gameplay. So one of the things that I've been wanting to pick up and kind of test and get working through my system is one of these bad boys right here. And that's the Elgato Stream Deck. So I'm going to be doing a review on this thing because I think not only is it meant for gaming, but it's meant for you to also take your productivity to the next level. If you do some photoshopping, if you do lightrooming, these little macro keys, which is basically what they are, if you see that on the back and on the front, those are basically macro keys that you can tie to do just that, complete a macro job. So if you have a particular LUT that you use quite a bit, you can plug that in there to use with Premiere. If you have a particular preset that you always like to use, you can do that in here. You can launch programs, so if you want to launch Lightroom, you can use that. I mean, I know you can use your keyboard and mouse, obviously, but to have something this small right next to you kind of helps with that. So the packaging, it's pretty straightforward. You open the box, there's nothing on the back of it. And there's your information right there. There's the Stream Deck. These keys are not gummy or jelly, but they have like I don't know if you've ever have gone to like a mechanic shop or even like an AutoZone, an O'Reilly, Advanced Auto Parts, whatever auto shop or auto parts store that you have. Most often, this was back in the day, they always had those plastic keyboard covers over them, you know, so if you had oil on your hands, things like that, you wouldn't get on the computers. Well, that's kind of what this feels like, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not sure how many of you out there would know what I'm talking about, but they used to have plastic covers you can put overlaid over your keyboard. That's kind of what this is similar to. So here's the quick start guide. Tells you what to do, plug it in, go to elgato.com/gaming/download, buy your stuff or download your stuff, connect it, and then it shows you how you can start adding your keystrokes and your macros to it. Now what's cool about this is that every single, well, let me get this thing out. And the wire is attached, so it's not something that's detachable. It does come with a little stand, which is kind of cool. Some people just like to have it flat because the item is already a little kind of at an angle, but you do have a stand. Then you have 4 different options to choose from. So I'm not sure if you can see it right there, but you can see the little imprints right there, the little indentions. So that's if you want to have it, you know, like that. And then of course you go one more down and so forth until you get to the very end, which is like that. So the way this thing works is you essentially have it next to you and you have it plugged in, and it is USB'd, and you kind of have it like that. Keys facing you. And what's cool is once you get the software in there and you start setting up your macros, if you will, each one of these little buttons can have a logo. Now it's got pre-installed logos, but you can also make your own and put it on there, which is kind of cool. So as you click it and you click it, you can go into it. So what's cool is if you click into one, let's say you have it set up as a creative folder. So you click on that, and then all the macro keys, you kind of go downward into that folder, and then all the macro keys will have whatever programs you have in there. So let's say you have creativity apps and you click it, and then within there, there's Photoshop, there's Lightroom, there's Capture One, there's After Effects, there's whatever you're using, you have that in there. Then you click it and it launches. So even though, as I mentioned, you can have obviously shortcuts on your desktop and things like that, having something this cool and this close to you, to me, I can see myself using it outside of just, you know, gaming as well. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. I wanted to see not only how it works with my gaming process and studio, but also for just everyday creativity and things like that. And that's really it. And then you get this little booklet, like Flossie Carter. Flick it, throw it to the side, although I threw mine in a box like a chump. Throw all of this back in. And there you go. The Elgato Stream Deck. So I'm excited to test that thing out. I'm excited to see how it works with my process as far as gaming and creativity is concerned. So I can't wait to try that out, download the software, and get going on that bad boy. And that is about it. Throw all of this away. Don't really need it. Thank each and every one of you for stopping by, for checking this video out. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, smashing that bell icon so you're notified each and every time we post a video or go live as we are right now. Kobe. Alrighty, guys. So I just wanted to do quick unboxings for you. We have some things we have to do today, family-wise. My daughter just bought, or we got her some guinea pigs for her birthday. So we're going to be doing that, and then we got some other things we have to do. So I just wanted to come on live real quick, do some unboxings, kind of see new items that are going to be coming on board in the PetRockMedia studios. So if there are no questions in the chat, any questions, concerns, comments? No. Alrighty, guys. Well, I just wanted to show you those particular things that we picked up lately at Best Buy. I'm going to try to make this something that I do, because there are times that I pick up a few things at Best Buy and it doesn't really fit into one single video. So I'm just going to try to continue with these Best Buy pickups. This is the first one, the pilot episode. Usually we'll go to GameStop also, so maybe I'll be doing a GameStop pickup and a Best Buy pickup. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in. Let me know if you have any questions regarding some of the items that we picked up today. And that's really much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, consider subscribing to this channel, punching that bell icon, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.